If you are tired of pure CSS, you are not alone, because making a complex website with pure CSS is like a nightmare. Today we'll start learning a framework called Tailwind CSS, which is based on CSS3, and it has utility classes that you can create a website very easy. You don't need to give classes name, you don't need to give ID names. Everything is possible in one file mixed with HTML. Both CSS and HTML in one file. That's easy, right? Tailwind CSS is a framework of CSS that is based on utility classes compared to Bootstrap, which is component based. So I did not waste your time talking about Tailwind CSS history. It is far more easy. It has a nice documentation that you can search every design that you are looking for. So today we will start by installing the latest Tailwind CSS version, and it is gonna be a crash course, so I will not extend it more than like 8 episodes. We'll cover all the essential topics of Tailwind CSS. Don't forget to like and subscribe the channel, and let's dive into the code. Alright everyone, you just need to create a folder to place our files, images, or styles, and everything inside this folder. So you can name it anything you want, and then inside that I have already created one index.html. We just click the exclamation mark, enter. We will have the basic structure of HTML. We'll go ahead. This is with the Tailwind CSS documentation, which is which I recommend for you whenever you are starting learning new languages or new frameworks. Always follow the documentation, because all YouTube videos are, you can say, are not very accurate. Because for example, now if I'm creating this video, so maybe 2 years later it is expired, everything is gonna be changed. So you should not trust all YouTube videos or like blog posts, these things. You need to always follow the documentation. In your browser, type tailwindcss.com, so it will bring you this page. Here you are gonna have a live demo of what a Tailwind CSS can do and how do you use it. Rapidly build modern websites without ever leaving your HTML, which is amazing. You write your CSS inside your HTML, mixed with HTML. But coming to the docs, which stands for documentation, we will have a couple of methods to install Tailwind CSS, like using Vite, using Post CSS, using Tailwind CLI, framework guides, and Play CDN. The easiest way is the Play CDN. It is just a link, you copy and paste it inside your file, and you can use Tailwind CSS. So first we will talk about Play CDN. This is the link. You just need to copy it, paste that link here. So now if you give it style, make another like element. Then inside this, you write the class name and you give it like h, which stands for height, that we are going to talk about in the coming series. Height 40, and you give it like bg blue 500. Easily, you can just copy and paste the link in your file and play with the Tailwind CSS. I will also put this link in the description of this video. Also, you can find it in the Tailwind CSS /docs installation Play CDN. The next method that I think is gonna be somehow easy and useful is Tailwind CLI. So let's follow with this one. I remove all of them and coming here. So again, we will follow according to the documentation. So it says here install Tailwind CSS. I just need copy, and coming here by pressing Ctrl tilde, you will have the terminal, or you can open it another way as well. It is here. If you click here, terminal and new terminal, so it will be opened. Now I paste that line, npm install Tailwind CSS CLI. Just enter. So it will do the process. You see some packages are added here, like node modules, package log.json, and package.json. So let's come here. What to do the next? Add import Tailwind CSS, import your main CSS file. So inside this, we need to create a folder called source. Inside this, we will have input.css, a file, and we'll have this import Tailwind CSS. So come here, create a folder, source, and we will name it input, but you can name it anything you want, like style, design, whatever you want. And here I will just paste that line. Start the Tailwind CLI build process. So I copy it that we have just created. Now the output is created. All the classes that we are gonna use will come here. So what is the next? The next part is just using it. So let's come and see if it works or not. So section, class, height 40, bg, rate 500. It is not gonna work. Why? Because we did not link it. So we come here and link our CSS inside the source folder. Go and take the output. Now it is gonna work. So far we have just installed the Tailwind CSS using CDN and Tailwind CLI. The third method, which is widely used and very popular, also using the width. So I will not talk about it in this video because it is gonna be lengthy. You can create it with yourself. If you had any question, write in the comment, we will talk about it. In the next coming video, we'll talk about how to use Tailwind CSS classes. So don't forget to like and subscribe the channel, and see you in the next video. Thank you.